Hey everyone, happy Friday. So as we head into the weekend, I want to give you just, again, a really brief update so you have some ammunition as you're heading into the weekend. And this week was not favorable to interest rates. I think, obviously, if you're reading any headlines or you're listening to anything in the news, you're probably well aware, but it was just a series of things that came in that were very inflationary this week. We had manufacturing numbers that were higher. And as the big thing, as I said, heading into the week was jobs. And jobs just absolutely smashed the number today. They were anticipating forecast about 212. It came in at 303. So obviously huge, big jobs added. We also had unemployment rate go down. And obviously that is an inflationary number. You're going to have, you had wage increases as well buried in that number. More dollars chasing fewer goods, although the supply chain is obviously that seems to all be corrected. But again, as long as you're pumping money into an economy, it's not good for interest rates. The positive, it's great for the great for the GDP, it's great for the US economy overall, but it's just not going to be favorable as far as real estate goes. So the message really is you got to get your clients' heads wrapped around this is where rates are going to be until 2025. No longer is the expectation going to be that the Fed is going to have 3 rate cuts. I'm here to tell you it is not going to happen. Again, I'm still kind of on the fence with July. I may even be pushing to September now. Next week's CPI number will be a really big number, but this week's number were not favorable to us. I would still be talking about the 1-1 buy down. I'd still be talking about affordability, right? Living well within your means and talking about affordability. And I would absolutely be talking about future appreciation. And then, you're looking at in the 7% range now. And I'm going to circle back with the main thing that I used to talk about for a long time last year was it's now back to getting into credit. If you have over a 780 FICO score, you're in the driver's seat. You're going to be getting the best rates. So if you have anybody out there that is potentially looking to shop, they need to be talking to somebody like myself sooner rather than later. We need to be running that credit to know if they need to be paying down some debt. They need to be getting ratios better, because your credit right now is going to get you the best rate. It's going to create the most affordability for you and your family and for your client. And that's imperative right now with where interest rates are. But hey, make no mistake about it, 2024, we are in high interest rate land. We are not going to be getting below 6.5% on a 30-year average, and we could be as high as 7.5%. So heading into the weekend, we're now looking at an average over 7%. But again, if you have, as you can see in what I just printed out, if you have a FICO score over 785, you're in the high sixes still. You're still insulated, right? Because the ceiling has not gotten above 4.5% on that 10-year treasury. So, hey, fingers crossed next week we get some positive data as it pertains to inflation, and this can kind of plateau, and maybe we get below the 4.3% ceiling on the 10-year treasury. But I'm around all weekend. You have any questions, you need anything, please do not hesitate to give me a call. All right, happy selling, y'all. Cheers.